A warehouse worker was filming a completely ordinary moment during his shift. Nothing about it suggested he was about to capture something nobody could explain. Just watch.
Bro!
His co-worker walks toward a large doorway, and at the exact moment he reaches it, he just ceases to exist on camera. Doesn't come through the other side, just gone. The guy behind the camera was completely lost and eventually posted it online, where every possible theory got thrown at it. Hidden passage, angle illusion, something stranger? No explanation ever came. Still unresolved. February 7th, 2003. A woman named Nicole had just been given a security camera as a gift, and her brother and sister were over helping her get it installed and running. Her brother had a habit of collecting old artifacts, fossils, archaeological pieces, objects that some believed to be cursed or haunted. Nicole had never been comfortable with any of it being in the house. While they were testing the camera that afternoon, it recorded something that stopped all three of them cold. Take a look. A dark, shadowy figure appears near her brother, shaped like a person but distorted, like something that's almost human but not quite. Nicole said later that if you push the brightness up on the footage, you can make out what look like large horns on its head. Her conclusion was that whatever showed up that day had followed those cursed objects into her home. A paranormal exploration team went deep into the woods chasing rumors about an abandoned cabin, stories about rituals, about things happening out there that nobody could account for. When they stepped inside, they found melted candles arranged deliberately across the floor. Someone had been using this place for something, and not recently. While they were moving through and documenting it all, one of them saw something that made them stop. Have a look.
Caraca, velho. Por isso que deu barulho aqui, velho. Olha, essas velas eu não vi aí, cara. Peço licença aqui do local também.
Quem abriu aqui? Opa!
Mano, mexeu o bagulho ali.
Isso, mano! Você viu isso, André? Você viu isso?
A coat on the wall, swaying. No window open, no airflow, nothing that should be moving it. And then the whole mood inside that cabin changed into something heavier.
Que é isso, mano?
Que bagulho é esse?
Mano, isso é sangue, velho.
Dá uma olhada nisso aqui, ó. Olha aqui, cara. Caiu tudo em cima, meu. Cara do céu, que...
Isso é sangue, velho.
What looked like red liquid started spreading slowly down the wooden walls, like something seeping through. The group was shaken, but they didn't leave. They pushed on and tried to make contact, hoping to catch something real on camera. And then it all kicked off. Take a look.
Crianças que estão aprisionadas aqui neste lugar. O que acha aqui agora?
Mano do céu, cara.
Foi isso.
Caiu uma vela aqui, mano.
Cadê a câmera? Opa! Olha isso! Olha isso! Olha isso! Cara do céu!
Olha isso, mano. Olha isso, mano. Olha isso, velho. Mano, eles vão sair daqui.
maluco, velho.
A candle shot across the room out of nowhere. Floorboards started lifting. Noise was coming from everywhere at once. They got out, left the location completely. Whether that cabin holds something genuinely supernatural or whether the whole thing was staged, people are still fighting about it in the comments. Brandon was an electrician called in to finish a job at an old house. The previous contractor had walked off the job without a word while he was in the middle of filming the property. Take a look.
Okay, coming out to this job, the general contractor had an electrician, but he did quit for some reason. Apparently there was some damage down here. They have all the walls open up for us. There's a lot of knob of tubes, so I don't really know what the other electrician did. Yeah, there's quite a bit still. The bathroom, everything's just hanging out. It looks like he did this bedroom, did a little rewire. There's some damage up in the attic too. So he did some rewiring up there, which is nice. A lot easier for us. So there's this pancake light. This wraps back into the living room. So it's one big circle. I gotta go downstairs and check the panel. Make sure everything's off and he did everything right. So kitchen looks pretty good. They didn't really tell me where to go. Just, that's the back door. It's the pantry. Okay. Jeez Louise. So this also is all open up for us right here. They have some bad wiring that we had to take care of. That can't be exposed like that. Let's head downstairs. Okay, there is a lot of water. Should tell the customer about that. Some exposed wire here too. Okay, so let's go take a look at the panel over here. Looks pretty good. Newer panel. Okay. There you got. What the fuck was that? Dude. Hello? Hello? Oh, hell no!
He was down at the electrical panel when heavy footsteps started moving through the house above him. He called out. Nothing. Then a door nearby slammed, and he went to check. Not a soul in the building besides him. He was the only one who was supposed to be there. Brandon shut the camera off and left. Whatever was walking around up there, he never went back to find out.
There you go.
Late one evening, a TikTok creator had reached his limit with the noises in his house and decided to just start filming. He walked from room to room, phone up, almost like he was trying to talk himself out of being scared, prove nothing was there. Then knocking started somewhere inside the house. Have a look. It cut out, then came back from what sounded like a totally different part of the house. He went still, listening, and then from just outside came this growl. Listen closely. That sound was not a dog. It wasn't anything anyone could put a name to. Before he had even a second to react, a door nearby slammed with real force, and he was done. Recording over. No one has ever explained what made either of those sounds. A man was filming his parents' birds on Snapchat. Just a casual clip, nothing going on, completely relaxed. Then when he posted it to his story, a friend messaged him and told him to look at the background. Take a look.
One of my parents' little birds is this little guy. It is little Leo. He's a cockatiel. The second little bird of my parents is a rainbow lorikeet. His name is Oliver. And there he is. Here I am with my good little mate. Nothing.
Behind the door in the background, there's what looks like a face pressed there, watching him through the gap the whole time he was filming. That was enough to put him on edge for the rest of the night. Then the following night, he was moving through the house in the dark and the noises started. And then something showed up. Have a look. Dark shadow standing in the corner of the room. He gets the camera on it, but whatever's there won't resolve into anything clear enough to confirm. No explanation, no follow-up, nothing. The video just sits there being exactly what it is, something nobody can account for. So what do you reckon it was?
A mother named Margaret posted this after something happened in her daughter's room that she couldn't shake. Her little girl slept in a separate room with a security camera feeding into a baby monitor. That particular night, instead of sleeping, the child was just staring at the wall, then at the window, in a way that immediately felt off. Take a look. The camera picked up motion and swung toward it automatically, but the spot it pointed at looked completely empty. Then a moment later, it caught what appeared to be a small cat-shaped figure moving across the room. Their cat had died of cancer just weeks before. Margaret went straight in and asked her daughter if a cat had gotten into the room. The girl said no, and then said the thing that made Margaret's stomach drop. Take a look.
Is there a cat in here? Is there a cat in here? No. monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
A monster at the window, standing there looking in. The way that little girl said it, calm, quiet, certain. It didn't sound like a child spinning a story at bedtime. Between the footage and that conversation, the whole thing lands somewhere that's genuinely hard to shake off.
A man started putting out videos because his home had become somewhere he couldn't settle in anymore. It began with crashes through the night, waking up to find things knocked over, no sign of anyone, no explanation. But it kept building, kept getting louder, and eventually he started keeping his phone within reach. One night, the basement door started getting hammered from the other side. Take a look. He talked himself into opening it. Dead silence, empty basement, not a thing down there. Then days later, the exact same door started slamming on its own in the middle of the afternoon. Have a look.
What in the hell is that sound? What the hell is that? I don't hear it now.
Nothing causing it. No draft, no reason, nothing. The footage blew up online and people went back and forth on it forever. Some found a way to explain it, a lot of others couldn't. It's never been resolved either way. Andrew is a travel vlogger, and he was spending the night by himself at a remote Airbnb surrounded by nothing but empty land. It had been a quiet evening right up until he started hearing things outside from the shower. He grabbed his phone and went to find out what it was. Take a look.
Somebody opened my Airbnb while I was in the shower. Hello? What the? Hello? It's just me, guys, in this Airbnb. So it's literally just me out here. I'm in Indio, and literally no one else is around. It's literally all empty. I usually don't post content like this. What was that? Hello? Guys are... Hello? outside. I don't know what's going on ahead. I don't know what's going on out here, guys. I'm definitely gonna check out my B&B if this keeps up, y'all. I'm dead ass gonna just hop in my car. I'm gonna lock all the doors in the house.
Once he was outside, the knocking just kept coming, irregular, distant, layered in with rustling sounds, and what a lot of people watching swore sounded like a faint child's voice somewhere out in the dark. He swept around with his flashlight and came up with nothing. Wildlife or something darker. Andrew never got an answer that night, and neither has anyone who sat with that footage since. A graduation ceremony. Students up on stage, everyone waiting their turn to collect their certificate. Normal as it gets. And then out of nowhere, something happens that throws the whole thing sideways. Take a look. A graduate's cap gets ripped off his head. Not knocked, not blown, ripped, hard and fast, like something grabbed it and yanked. The students around him spin around on the spot because nobody has any idea what just happened. Was it a freak gust of wind hitting at the worst possible second? Or was someone running an invisible prank? Genuinely curious what you think.